Yo, what's up? This your boy Yatta. Welcome back to another video of Yatta Vibes. It's been a minute. I know. Life's been lifing. I've been doing stuff and decided to make another one. And it got plenty more to come. I thank you for spending some time with me watching the video. Today we're gonna be in 1959, y'all. 1959. Let's see what was going on in 1959. The United States, that had 48 states, ended up with 50 states. That's right, January 3rd, 1959, Alaska became the 49th state. And in August of 1959, I can't remember the date, August 1959, Hawaii became the 50th state, so we gained 2 states. Gas was 25 cents. A movie ticket was $1. $1. If you wanted to buy a new home, you're gonna pay $12,400. Yep. Oh, and Fidel Castro comes to power in Cuba. So a little bit of history in 1959 for you. So who I'm talking about today is a legend, probably one of the most illest jazz artists you will ever hear about, ever think about, whatever. I'm talking about the man himself, Miles Davis. Miles Davis dropped a classic, y'all, in 1959. In August, I believe it was August 17, 1959. He dropped this album right here. This album right here, y'all. Miles Davis Kinda Blue. Now, this album had legends on it, y'all. Legends. Now, it had my favorite saxophonist, John Coltrane. Coltrane was on this album playing behind Miles, so that was dope. This album right here, it sold 5 million copies. Classic. Miles Davis was 32 years old when he made it. Miles Davis was born May 26, 1926. He died September 28th, I believe, 1991. He was 65 years old. So this album right here is a classic, Kinda Blue. The whole album is famous, all the songs, but his most famous song ever is called So What. That song called So What, you probably heard of it. Freddie Freeloader, Blue and Green, Flamenco Sketches, all blues. It's only 5 songs on this album, y'all. Just 5. Just 5. All right here. So, but this album is a classic. This was, I believe this was the top selling jazz album of all time until, what's her name? It's an album called Run Away With Me. Norah Jones, surpassed that. Over 10 million albums in jazz. So this album is dope. It is a classic. My favorite song is So What. Miles Davis had many other classic albums, but this is his what I would call his thriller album. So a few fun facts about the album. It only took him 9 hours to make this album. Each song was 1 take, and so these people right here were his part of his quartet, his group. They knocked this album out 9 hours, killed it, boom, done. Right, 1 take each song. A little bit about Miles. Miles had this raspy voice. If you hear, you can YouTube his interviews. He had a very raspy voice. That's because he had surgery on his larynx. So they removed I think it was a non-cancerous polyp on his larynx, and then he ended up having this really raspy voice. So this man is a legend in jazz, famous, and he had my favorite saxophonist behind him on this album, so you know it was dope. John Coltrane is my favorite. But anyway, Miles Davis, this album, if you want to get into jazz, this is a great album to start with. And check it out. Check it out. All right? So, thank you for hanging out with your boy, Yatta. And I hope you watch the next video, Yatta Vibes. Peace.